Thursday, another Thursday, 11 o'clock in the morning. Good morning. My friend is here, Ray. Hey, Ray, how are you?
Hey, what's up, man? How are you doing today? Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. So, we are here and another episode of Marketing Hacks.
Mhm.
And Ray, today, what are we talking about?
So today we're going to talk about something that we all love to hate to talk about is putting ads, money behind ads, marketing ads, Google ads, ads, Facebook ads. It's called search engine marketing, SEM.
Okay. So, we're going to talk about the paid ad also versus the
Non-paid.
organic traffic.
Correct. Thank you. Thank you for correcting me on that. I forgot to mention because when someone talks about paid ads versus not, I'm always having a conversation as, okay, let's talk about a budget. And no one ever wants to speak about a budget, but that budget determines on what level you're going to be doing marketing at, if any,
So,
when.
so Ray, you are in the marketing, very actively.
Yep.
Now, tell me something. So here's the organic, what is we call as a sweat equity, means I need to put my time to that.
Yep.
And here is the paid ad. I can hire someone, and to do that. So both are important, I believe. But then which one you think like a more quality, like, the lead we get or our communication we have, which one is the more quality?
So again, there's many ways that this could be ran. So whenever you're running a paid advertisement, you're going to try to target specific people that have interest, specific. I mean, it goes down to the specificity of the client all the time. So that's number one. So the answer could be going so many directions, but an ad is an ad, and that will work while you're still putting money into those ads. So once you stop putting money in the ads, then of course they're gonna, fall apart. But I will tell you that Google, as the company we're referring to, as far as with marketing dollars, right now that I'm referring to, they do grant more rank because you're running ads. But again, that's not what we want to always rank for, because when you're spending money on Google, they also want to help reward you because you're on their platform. But when you compare that to a non-paid ad or something organic, how and can that be as good as an ad, an ad that you're paying for? So I think that's what that question is. Well, that question comes out so often to many people that ask the question is, hey, how can I be on the first page? How can I get to that, that beautiful, I want to show up when someone does a search. It takes a lot of work.
So Ray, we know the organic presence in on social media, like, we post, we show lifestyle and different things. What could be like? Give me a couple of example of being organically present on
Sure.
Google.
Sure. Okay, great. Well, one of the things that I would always recommend is something, I'm sure we've all heard about it. People cringe when I say it, but there's something called blogging, right? So blogging is such a huge deal. Why is it a big deal? Well, because Google wants you to submit articles about the whatever topic you want to refer to. Let's say if I was a realtor, I'd go in specific target only about my territory or a territory that people may be interested in, want to sell homes at. So you become the expert. Then Google, if you continue to write and blog to the internet, because you're writing on your website, but that's going on the internet, then Google may reward you and say, hey, you know what? I'm going to send you somebody that may be looking for information about that because he did a search about looking for information about, Weston, Pembroke Pines, Fort Lauderdale, wherever it may be throughout the world. So again, so if that specific person is writing about a specific area, guess what? You will get rewarded, providing that you're consistent. What's consistency in blogging is extremely important. Again, and let me just switch it to another item besides the blog. How about social media? Why not, kind of add social media to that and make sure that you actually add the descriptives on that. Again, the more information that you provide and the more consistency you provide, the more results you will get with anything when it comes to digital marketing. If you are more consistent with that, then yeah, you have more opportunity to show up whenever someone does a search.
That's very, very good, important thing. So blogging is definitely one of the biggest tool we have, to reach out to, like, get organic flow of audience or client. What about Google My Business page?
So, but Google My Business is huge. I mean, it's even bigger than huge, to be honest with you, right now. While all the optimizations that are going on, and you have that same opportunity to what? To blog. What? You can blog on Google My Business about the category that you want to do.
Right.
As long, again, you stay consistent, and again, a little blurb of what your information is about. You add your link to go back to your website, and guess what? Google will reward you. So the more those tasks that you're doing, the better you will wind up with search results. And again, and that's what at the end of the day, we're all trying to be found. If you're a business, regardless of what business you're in, you're a realtor or whatever, you want to be found. You want someone to say, hey, I just found you on Google. I have a question about your services. And Google My Business provides that that platform for you to be able to have that in addition to so many other things, which makes it a very powerful tool. So, and also in addition to, let's go social media. Social media gives you the opportunity of putting information about your business. It gives you the opportunity of putting your business, your hours about your business, phone number, and all that information. All that stuff is relative to your business. Even a social media company called Yelp, which is not really a social media, it's more a directory, but same thing. It gives you the opportunity of putting information about your business. Why wouldn't you do it? So this is where people, they tend to kind of hire that out to someone else to do because they get busy doing other stuff. Or hopefully they're busy working or running their business.
Yeah.
So
So bottom line is, we need to place some paid ad. Of course, you need to reach out to broader audience, but never forget the organic way to generate lead, because those are the more quality lead, because they're coming to you.
Yeah.
They see the value you're providing. So an organic way to reach out to audience is very, very important. So so what Ray, we are talking about before, that don't forget organic way to reach to the audience and just do the paid ad. Do both, but don't forget that. Is that the message you want to give?
That's one of the messages I want to say, and realize, don't think there's such a thing as, oh, that's too much. There's no such thing as too much. Okay, so if you have, I was speaking with a client earlier today. We talked about his newsletters that he's receiving. I said, well, you know what? Oops, sorry about that. I said, why don't you take those newsletters and why don't you go ahead and utilize those, read them, and put it in your own terms so you can write it up.
Yeah.
Again, that's getting you to the next level of what you understand, what you're doing, and how you can kind of provide that value to the people that don't know who you are versus the one that do know who you are.
Yeah.
So again, we found that as a great option to discuss. So sorry about those two calls. My mistake.
So maybe someone is watching you right now on the
yeah.
Calling you. You don't know.
It could be. I don't know the number, so possibly.
So Ray, great information. So again, today, the takeaway from this live video today is do both. Do paid ad, do organic, but be consistent with the organic, activities. So you got to be consistent. You got to do like whatever you're doing in social media or in Google or Google My Business page. You got to be consistent. Anything else, Ray, you want to add before we?
No. The emphasis is big on being consistent. Put a schedule up and put your schedule. Once a week you're going to do this, this, and that on this specific day. And guess what? You just may be able to get more, more leads in that fashion. And Google, they will provide you with those leads without a problem.
Perfect.
So,
thanks, Ray. Thanks for those valuable information, my friend. Hopefully, this is going to help you or inspire you actually to be consistent on posting on the social media or in Google. Do some blog, please. People out there, they need those information. We know better, from our experience. So start doing some blogging. Any question you have, our phone number is right here. Call me or call Ray. We'll be glad to answer any question you have.
Yes,
thanks for watching. See you next week, Thursday at same time, 11 o'clock.